Are you gonna? I'm gonna.
I'll find your lack of faith disturbing. Get over here!
Great power comes great responsibility.
To enthuse about a specific topic, not realizing that most people listening will fail to understand it. That's a geek out. This is the show, the Geek Out Show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your host, Gil, aka Black Hole Comics, and I'm here with my co-host, my friend, Matt.
Oh, your friend.
Yeah,
Everybody's
my
major
buddy.
reaction coming at you.
My buddy.
How's it going, dude?
To be 100 completely honest, bro, I'm tired as fuck. I just got done with the 10-hour shift. I'm beat, and I slept like shit last night. So,
Where's that man Jade at?
where's that man Jade at? Where the fuck he at? No, but I mean, other than that, man, to get into like my week and everything like that, not too bad. I recorded with my brothers on Friday night. We did a video game tournament. That was fun.
Saw that.
I honestly did have. What do you think? What do you think about the winner?
Honestly, I was listening to it in the shower, so I only caught like the first half of it.
Oh, okay, got you.
So I have to go back.
Is there
and
anything that you
one.
call bullshit on?
No, you guys were all coming up with some pretty good actual like characters and stuff. So I mean, there might have been one or two in there, but you know, we'll let it slide.
I tried to keep everything like fairly like I try to be like impartial to everything and not be biased and everything like that. And then I also try to get someone from like everywhere, like fighting games, from adventure games, from RPGs and this and that. And yeah, in the end, towards the end, I think it was like Doom Guy, Kratos, Kirby. Let me see, like Sephiroth, Cloud, Asura. The who you would think would be like towards the end. So it started off with 32 characters, and then yeah, there could only be one that wears a crown. And honestly, the person who walked away with the crown, I didn't think would walk away with the crown. I got to be honest.
That's a huge list.
Yeah, it was 32 characters. I legit like did a bunch of fucking research.
Was it a bunch of Smash Bros characters too?
No, not all just Smash Bros.
No,
but from
Zelda, no Mario.
Well, no, we did have Zelda. We had Link, not Zelda, but Link from the Zelda games. We had Ganon. We had Kirby. We had Mario. We had Sonic. Samus. So actually, yeah, a couple characters from Smash. Yeah, Cloud.
Sounds like a Smash
Cloud
Brothers
is
lineup to me.
from Smash, right? And then fucking Sephiroth is from Smash. So
Kirby.
yeah, actually, yeah, Kirby. So it was fun though. I really enjoy like all the ones that I do with my brothers because it reminds me of being a kid again. And it's like the same type of arguments that we would have, and the shit would be like, no, this person is better, and this is why. No, this person's, that type of shit. So yeah, it just makes me be a big fucking kid again. But what's up with you, bro? What you been up to?
Not much. Work was going pretty good this weekend, and then we had a random power outage, and our systems just took a shit on us. So kind of ended our Sunday night on a low note there. But
yeah, you were supposed to join me and Seth with Brian Carver Customs.
I know.
That was the
I'm
other
so
thing
mad.
last night. Did the road?
It was such a good
Legends
interview
Con.
you guys did with Brian. I wish I was here. Carver Customs was on. It was a great interview. If you haven't seen that one, definitely go back and watch it. He's a great guy, really humble, awesome work, great prices. Hopefully,
Dude,
if you're at Legends Con, you can pick some
best
stuff
priced.
up from him.
Yo, one thing though, dude, he should definitely try to do some of those cups. I feel like those cups are fucking sick, dude. Those fucking
his version of it came out really nice too. So
the fact that a solo cup could fit inside, that's amazing, dude. That is fucking awesome.
Because you don't want to put liquid in that, obviously. If liquid in foam is not going to work out well, but popping a cup in there makes it a reusable thing. Like that's cool. Yeah, I guess the only thing you got to worry about is like trying not to get the drink into the cup, on the top of the rim of the cup.
Oh yeah, for sure. Gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, got me looking forward to Legends Con even more. Excited to meet all these awesome people like Walter and Brian and everybody else that we're gonna meet when we go there. So just looking forward to that.
Yeah. Make sure to get your stickers and stuff like that ready too. If you have any stickers and stuff like that.
I'll have to get some new ones because the last ones weren't the best quality. So what?
Shit. Sticker meal. Hit up sticker meal, dude. I'll help you out with that. But yeah, so like me and Jade are getting ready with stickers for the Geek Out Show stickers.
I need a new stickers. Logo. I need a Mystic Legions logo.
There you go. We'll talk to Seth. We'll see what he could squeeze out before Legions Con. We got like a month and a half away, so we could talk to him and see what he could do, or maybe somebody else.
There's a guy that does cool like Twitch graphics and stuff too, so I might hit that guy up too.
Or Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones.
Oh, Mr. Jones.
I know he does some amazing shit.
Get myself a D&D character made of me. That'd be dope.
Oh, there you go, dude. There you go.
One cool thing, though, I have to talk about is my buddy went over to the UK and he brought me back some beers. So here we have London's Pride. So this
how does that work out? How can they bring back alcohol from a different
Honestly,
country?
I'm not 100% sure how he pulled it off. He probably snuck it in his bag. But this one is like the Budweiser of Europe. So I'm going to try this out now. I'll let you guys know what I think. It's the Amber Ale. He brought me another one called Diaper. Sorry, what?
He put it in his prison pocket.
Yeah, maybe. It's a pretty nice size can, though. So.
Smell the can first. Smell the can.
Smells like beer.
Okay, it doesn't smell like shit. That's good.
He brought home another one called Jaipur, and that one was from Belgium, and that one was delicious. That one was IPA, so right up my alley. It was a low percentage, but man, that thing hit like a high percentage one. So I think their rules are a little different over there compared to ours.
A little bit more loosey goosey.
Maybe. Yeah,
that's cool. Let us know how it tastes. Come on.
All right, let's hit it up.
Crack that thing up. All right, let's go.
That's actually kind of different. Not very bitey. It has kind of like almost like an appley aftertaste. It's kind of different. Yeah. Not bad.
What would you rate it?
Probably like a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. What would you compare it to domestically, like taste?
I would probably say maybe like along the lines of a Stella Artois, maybe. But that's not domestic either. So.
Yeah, but it's sold here in the States, right? But yeah. I like Stella. Stella's cool. It's a decent one. It's a decent beer. So comics, did you pick up any? Have you been reading any?
Dude, I was so close to going to the comic shop to pick up my pull list. My lady said she was going to pick up my pull list for me, and I was like, don't do that. I was like, don't do that because there's a bunch of stuff that I don't want. So don't do that.
Don't bring everything home. Don't pay for all that shit. I got to go through it.
Yeah, I was like, do not pay for that shit. I was like, I'm going to whittle that down to like half, so don't. Yeah. What about you?
That's funny. I actually started rereading a classic, and this is something that I highly recommend for everybody. If you're not a huge Spawn fan, I think that this is something that would make you fall in love with Spawn. It's called, Armageddon. It's the event Armageddon, Heaven versus Hell. So I'm reading Spawn Armageddon, and
that's currently going on, or is that a different run?
No, it's a run from I want to say it was back in 2005 now at this point, but it's like from issues 1. I'm not even gonna guess, but it's like I want to say it's like from like issue 162 to like 180 or something like that. And there's like a hard copy and a there's a trade paperback where you could get the hardcover. But anyways, it's a really good read. And during that, I don't know if you've read that series or story or anything like that, but Saiyan now has a brother and sister. They're twins, and they're actually God and the devil reincarnated. And actually, they're being punished for being little shits by their mother. It's their mother/father is non-binary and made a bunch of gods. The gods for all the different planets and different religions and this and that. Like everything derives from this one being, and it's the strongest being that created everything. And so since they were being little shits, they fucking get trapped in fucking Terry and Wanda's kids. One being a boy, another one being a girl. They don't know that they're God, and they don't know that they're the devil. And they just do a bunch of fucked up shit to each other, like one bashes the other one's head in with a hammer. Another one takes scissors and stabs them through the fucking head. And it's kind of not cool, but they also mutilate like a puppy, and they also torture like their little what is it, a babysitter and shit like that. They're like, there's a bunch of stuff like the school gets involved, they get expelled from the school. The church gets involved, they get fucking banned from the church and say like they need an exorcism and they need more, they need this, they need that, all this other shit. So I don't want to give everything away, but like Billy Kincaid is reintroduced. He's brought back. This was actually his second coming because currently they're on his third coming. So that this is his second reintroduction. And there's a bunch of other people being introduced. The main focus is actually this kid named Christopher. So the main story actually takes place by Christopher's eyes to begin with, and then Al Simmons gets involved, and Salmon Twitch gets involved, and a bunch of other shit. And there's a bunch of crazy different things happening across the world. Like the dead are coming back to life. Rivers are literally turning into blood, not water, but they're turning into blood. Frogs are raining from they're just pouring down a bunch of frogs and a bunch of other shit. So it's a good read, man. I'll get as I read more of it, I will go over it, but I'm about halfway done with it.
Man, at first it sounded just like a normal sibling rivalry, but then when you start talking about the cats and stuff and the animal, okay, never mind.
Well, sibling rivalry, yes, up until a certain point. Like they're not usually. I mean, I never hit my brothers over the head with a hammer.
Well, when you have two sisters, it's a little crazier. My sisters were nuts, dude. They would do crazy shit to each other.
That's one thing, but not fucking like impaling each other,
Well, one time, one of my sisters was chasing the other one, and she slammed the door on her, and her arm went right through the fucking window.
Oh shit!
So yeah, they pretty much impaled her.
God damn.
That's a true life story too.
That's crazy. That is fucking insane. Other than that, I'd say let's go ahead and get into some comic book news and
fit it in right along with the Simmons family.
Right. There's some pretty good stuff coming out, I think. So recently, Marvel announced that they're going to give another go at Secret Invasion. So it's not like they're redoing the event by any means. Like they always revisit these different.
They just retreading or what?
Yeah, basically, like with the the popularity of the Secret Invasion show and everything like that. It's just another Secret Invasion series. They keep on, doing this over and over again. Like they went over Maximum Carnage, and like we know that the original Maximum Carnage came out in the 90s, and they recently redid it. So yeah, this is basically just like volume 2 of Secret Invasion. Years later, over 10 years later.
Are they doing it with newer characters now? Like all the newer characters and stuff? Is that what the point is?
Well, I don't know if the point is for newer characters, because we have Tony Stark here, Captain Marvel. We have Black Widow. We have I'm not even sure who the fuck this is in the background. These two characters.
Oh, it looks like Kang.
Is that Kang?
Look at the bottom of the suit on the right, on the shoulder.
Oh shit!
And then that looks like Moonstar? Or Moonstone? Is that Moonstone? The girl?
It might be. I know that this is Echo.
Oh, that's Echo? I was thinking that kind of almost looked like Elektra or something, or like
No, because the handprint over the eye, that's Echo.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's going to be a 5.
Or is that a different Iron Man?
No, this is Iron Man. Well, I would assume Tony Stark, because they're not doing the roadie thing anymore or anything else like that. But anyways, this is going to be a 5-issue miniseries. Nah. Here goes another alternative cover.
Not a fan of that one.
I'm not a huge fan, but this is the the armor from the recent Marvel Legends wave, the controller wave or whatever. This is that armor. And I was wondering, I was like, where the fuck is that from? So it's from, like, I guess, current issues or whatever, how Iron Man looks. He doesn't look like that in the main Avengers story. So
it's almost like a mixture between, like, the modular, the classic, and almost like Extremis in a way, too.
Yeah, it really is. We got Maria Hill, Nick Fury, some Skrulls. Nicholas Fury.
Skrull.
And a Skrull.
This cover.
And then I like this cover, the one
Yeah.
where he's holding the Iron Man helmet, and it looks almost like I don't know,
classic
like
Iron Man helmet.
the one with the like horn looking things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could tell this is a super scroll. This isn't a
He
regular
looks
scroll.
pissed too.
This motherfucker's ripped. He looks upset. He's ready to kill some motherfuckers.
Does it look like he has
right
two
now.
different colored eyes, or is that just like the lighting that's doing that?
I'm sure that's the lighting.
It almost looks like he has a red
nope.
eye and a blue eye.
This looks, yep, it kind of does. It might be the lighting, but who knows?
But it could be part of his powers too.
But yeah, so yeah, 5-issue miniseries. First one drops in November. In November. So we got the main cover being done by Francesco Mobile. Oh, sorry, Matteo Lolli. Sorry, the writer is Francesco Mobili. The scrolls are back. Of course they are. In a giant-sized issue kicking off all-new 5-part mini-series, when Maria Hill detects the merest hint of scrolls, she acts quickly to put her defensive plans into action, and when Nick Fury is sent to investigate a scroll sighting in Iowa, he finds the last thing he was expecting. I kind of want to know what exactly this is going to be. Our pale blue dot is in their sights, and this time Earth's old defenses won't work. Find out who you really trust. The invasion begins now. 40 pages, not bad. A 40-page first issue for $5. That's not bad at all.
That's a lot better than their 20 pages for $5.
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. I feel like just because of the Secret Invasion, the MCU show, so they're like, kind of keep it around time of the release. I know that we're not getting a release until early 2023 of the Secret Invasion show. But so this book was actually technically supposed to come out a couple months ago, but they delayed it because I guess Secret Invasion got delayed. Because I guess that show was originally supposed to come out this year. And I guess I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, you could also look out for covers by Gelato, Scotty Young, headshot variant by Todd Knock. I'm not sure. I think that's how you pronounce it, and they use K. Anyways, the big news for me, huge news, huge, is from Dynamite Comics. They're bringing back Gargoyles, man. I cannot fucking wait. And
yep, this
is fucking amazing, man. They're picking up right where the animated series left off back in the 90s. The cover is being done by David, is it Nakayama? Yeah, that's what it is. And dude, I cannot fucking wait. This is definitely going to get added to my pull list. I 100% need this. Oh, that's not Gargoyles, but yeah. I love it. They got Angela. They got Goliath, who looks like a fucking beast. Absolute unit. We got Hudson. We got Brooklyn, Broadway, Lexington, and then Bronx right down at the bottom. So, dude, tell me that art doesn't look fucking great.
Man, it looks just like the animated series, like ripped right out of the, but better, like,
better. And then, dude, I'm really loving what they did to Brooklyn right here. Look, just like the little bit of armor. That's dope. That is definitely dope.
Yeah,
they got to give my man Broadway some stuff too, man.
Or my buddy Lexington over there.
Oh, definitely Lexington.
He needs something. Like he needs. Doesn't he have 4 arms?
He does.
So it'd be dope if they gave him like some blades or some like claws or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
they took his arms away.
He doesn't. I thought he did. I thought he had 2 small little arms.
I thought he did too. Maybe
he just has different. I know that he definitely has different wings, but I definitely thought that they looked like little hands. I thought they looked like little hands.
Maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know.
No, I don't think you're tripping.
If
you look at the artwork, they look like little tiny hands. I don't think they ever worked as actual hands, but they looked like hands.
Yeah, they definitely look like hands. Yeah, maybe we just can't see them because the way he's posed.
Man,
no.
The other thing I kind of want to figure out what they're gonna address because
that's how he looks.
Takes place back in the 90s.
Tripping.
We are tripping. Shit.
We're having some kind of weird Mandela effect, bro.
Place in the 90s, I guess. Took place in the 90s. So are they going to keep it in the 90s, or are they going to
bring it into the 2020s?
Bring it into the 2020s, yeah.
Maybe they'll all be wearing masks.
Nah, not all that shit. Come on, I'd be kind of upset. Why the fuck?
That was a bad joke.
Son of a bitch.
What's up with this?
John Boy Myers over here doing a Demonized Sabretooth, but I'm like, Demonized, huh? Seems like someone got some inspiration from the Midnight Suns game, if you ask me.
Yeah, is that what this is?
It's not. He said he calls it a Demonized Sabretooth for the cover of. It definitely does, but it reminds me straight up of the Midnight Sun Sabretooth. So this is for his like Halloween type cover. You know, that's why I said demonized one, right? But it's coming out for X-Men Bread, if I'm not mistaken, number 8. That's due out in November. So I like it though. I like redesigns like that. Here goes the screenshot from Jade. I don't want to fuck it up, but these are the new comics that are coming in December 2022 for Star Wars. So we got Han Solo and Chewbacca, The Mandalorian, 2 different High Republic. We got just Star Wars The High Republic, and then Star Wars The High Republic The Blade, Star Wars Yoda. We got Bounty Hunters. We got Hidden Empire and Dr. Aphra.
So I'm guessing that's a new Dr. Aphra series then?
I'm assuming it would be, but we don't have our local resident Star Wars fan, you know, Jade. He's having fun over in Ohio or something like that. And then I think Heath is busy too. We probably should ask Heath. Be like, hey, Heath. A new Eternia Masters of the Universe comic is slated to come out next year. So that's going to be cool. This is going to be through DC.
It looks really good.
It does. No, sorry, not DC.
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. There we go. My bad, bro. My bad. I forgot the crossover that they did with the Justice League. That was through DC, and that was why. But yeah, it's Dark Horse. There was a bunch of different. There's like 4 or 5 pages that they released, but I was like, it's kind of derivative. It's all the same shit. But yeah, I mean, I like the different, redesigns kind of, because these are the ones that we're getting in the Masterverse line. So we got the He-Man and the Skeletor, and then, if you put the puzzles together, eventually that means that we'll get, a Ram Man that looks like this, a whatever the fuck, I can't remember the dude with the fucking, the dude that flies. That looks
the
like
Mythic Legion that's getting released, you mean?
Yeah, that guy. Manny Faces.
Wasn't his name like Sky? Never mind.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't even fucking attempt. You're gonna fuck it up. We got Trapjaw. So we just get to see a bunch of the redesigns. So
his name's Skylar. Cool. Get it right.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. It's definitely not. It was a joke.
No, I know it wasn't. But yeah, I think that it's just kind of cool, man. That because those figures, they were just like concept arts. They were fucking like nothing before, and then now they're doing a whole entire comic and doing some type of media to release with those figures. So that's kind of cool. My boy, Francesco Mattina, one of my all-time favorite variant artists, is doing a variant for the Spawn and Batman crossover. And I gotta say, this is my favorite fucking cover to date. Greg Capullo one is okay. Todd McFarlane one is cool. This one, yeah, I know. It's fucking too late, right? No, I'm just playing. But anyways, dude, this is just, it's fucking beautiful, man. Batman standing over Spawn.
Dude, that looks sick. Look at all the spikes on Spawn, all the bats and shit, dude. Like, damn.
Yeah, I love Mattina, man. He does work for Image. He does work for DC. He doesn't really ever do any work for Marvel. But the fact that he gets to do both of these together, that's pretty awesome.
I'm pretty sure he's done a couple covers for Marvel, if I remember.
No, he does, but I said he does, but he does really not very often. Whereas before, dude, he was always getting, like, for over a year, I want to say, for a couple years, actually, he was doing Spawn. Like,
he just gets Spawn, though, bro. He, like, understands the character so good, like,
he
how to draw him and how to just, man.
And then for DC, dude, he was doing Deathstroke. He was doing fucking Nightwing. He was doing Blue Beetle. He was doing Batman. He was doing fucking... They were tossing him all kinds of shit. Yeah, they were tossing him everything. I think monthly, if I wasn't mistaken, he was on Deathstroke monthly, and then he just did a bunch of other random characters every once in a while.
He was going hard there for a while on all the variant covers. He was just like hitting everything up.
This is the Grey Capullo one, and I gotta say, for Grey Capullo, I'm kind of let down by this. I gotta be 100% fucking transparent. I am not a fan of this fucking cover.
I feel like he's going for the Frank Miller.
No,
look.
he definitely is, and I understand that, but I'm just not a fan of it at all.
Nah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Frank Miller stuff either, to be honest with you.
I
understand it's classic, and I like it for what it is, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not my favorite interpretation of Batman.
Yeah, I respect Capullo. It's cool, but if I only could get one, like if you put a gun to my head, I'm getting.
Do we have the Todd one or no?
I did not upload the Todd one. I'm sorry.
Kind of want to see that one.
My bad.
No,
my B. I'll upload it for next time.
I'm sure I'll see it.
Do you have any collectible pickups?
No, I've just been enjoying what I have lately. Since I've been taking a back seat on, buying everything that comes out. I've been just waiting patiently for my pre-orders that are slowly coming in. I did place an order for another Sasuke and something else recently on Big Bad Toy Store, another import. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I just was like, I'll just pick these up right now and put them on because they're not coming out for a while, so I know I won't be charged right away. So, but I'm not in the mood of just buying things like I was before. Like if I'm at the store and I see something, I'm not like, I just have to have it just because anymore. It's just like, do I really need this now? I've been messing around with a lot of my Legions lately, so I've been like busting them down, kit bashing them, swapping parts on them. Been having fun doing that. That's not something I really did when I first started buying Legions because I was like worried about messing them up and the aftermarket value of them. And now I'm more all in on Mythic Legions, so I'm not so worried about that. So I'm having more fun and really enjoying them. I was bashing together a Goblin hero that I'm messing around with. Was messing around with my Belphegor earlier, and then I'm messing around with this like vampire character right now. I added some wings to him and some cool pauldrons. So messing around with a couple different characters, trying to make some cool little side characters. What about you? What you been up to? Anything you picked up?
I did get a couple things. So one is really off camera and I can't get it because it's like it's pretty big. We got another model kit in. I haven't built it, so it's just in the box. So it's like not really worth showing off. I kind of like made the decision. I'll show off my model kits once I actually build them. But it's the Shield Liger from the original Zoid series. Another thing that I got is from Blue Inferno Figures. I got a Knight helmet in, and not sure
that's cool.
if that's coming out.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
That's cool. It almost has like an Ichigo Hollow feel to it.
Well, actually, the reason why I got it is I was gonna actually mess with the right here. Like, I don't know what the fuck you would call that.
Shit, I can't think of the guard.
Yeah, so like where the guard's at, how there's a top part and there's a bottom part. I was actually gonna slice it a little bit and connect them, and I was actually gonna
like make them longer slits.
Yeah, make the longer slits and then also sculpt kind of like a horn going like this. And I was actually going to do the Momon version of Ainz of Overlord. Yes, that's
nice.
what I was going to do. So I was going to use this. Then I found the swords on Etsy that I got to order. I haven't ordered those yet, but I'm slowly going to, I think like $6.
That's not bad.
Each?
I was expecting to be like 16 each or something.
No, not at all. $6. So
now you're just buying like the 3D printed versions?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just buying 3D printed versions of like everything that I could like maybe modify or customize a little bit to get the look of Momon. And then I got to get eventually like a red cloak or a red cape for him, and then pre-paint. I think what I'm going to use is the all blacked out knight that I got from Dorklair from Bill. I think I'm going to repaint that because it's almost like a blackish purple. So I think I'm just going to do like a little bit of light dry brushing on that and then do the gold accents so I could have the look of Momon. So it's not going to be exact, but it's going to basically be like a Mythic Legions version. I think was it Dyson who does the Ichigos? Yeah. So I got the white, as they call them, white in the manga, but the evil version, the inside version.
Was it like the negative or whatever?
Yeah, basically the hollow energy version inside of them. So what I did actually, man, it's the same fucking size. The articulation is basically the same. Not a whole lot different there. But what I did is I actually chopped off a bit of the arms and a bit of the legs to make them more of a 6-inch scale rather than like a fucking 7-inch scale, because he was fucking massive. Like, he was towering over like Naruto and Goku and fucking all kinds of other shit. It's like, dude, he's a 15-year-old kid at the beginning, and towards the end, I think he's like 17, 18. There's no reason for him to be fucking 7 foot tall at all. I think he's supposed to be, I want to say like 5 foot something at the beginning of Bleach, and then by the end, he's like 6 foot. So there's like no reason for him to be that fucking tall.
Way too tall.
Definitely way out of scale. So yeah, I chopped him up a little bit, and let me roll these up, and you could actually see that I did. So I did is just chopped off a little bit and then reattached it with some super glue, and it's all good, man. Keeps, nothing wrong. It still poses up pretty nice.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with it. And I honestly, I feel like you can't even tell that I took some.
Not until you pulled out his leg.
Yeah, I feel like, I took off like half an inch on his legs, half an inch on his arm. Like, you honestly cannot fucking tell at all. Another thing that I got from Dragon Ball Super, S.H.Figuarts, Vegeta.
Nice. Where'd you find that at?
I got this from BBTS. And actually what I'm going to do, man, is I grabbed 2 of these.
Nice.
I grabbed 2. We're at 107 subscribers right now.
I saw that. Actually, we're at 109, bro.
Oh, damn, we went up more. Okay, dope. So, I don't know.
Giveaway?
Giveaway. Let's do a giveaway.
Nice.
I'm trying to think, what should the milestone be? 200? Or before that?
I said 150, maybe.
150. 150 subscriber giveaway. We'll do a contest for it, but you heard it here first. 150 subs. Gonna do this as a giveaway. Okay? For free. Don't have to do anything to enter other than subscribe to our channel. Be a subscriber.
And you'll have to know the password. It's going to be Vegeta is still not as good as Goku.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry,
How dare you disrespect them. Another thing I did actually is like on 5K, the head kits, the conversion kits. I did order the Super Saiyan conversion kit for my version.
The old school one or the new one?
No, the old school. Wait, what do you mean by the old school?
Well, because I have like the old school demoniacal fit ones, like.
No, they're. It's not even demonical
it's from
fit.
5K.
It's a different company. Yeah, 5K is working with another company, like a third party.
I think I know which one you're talking about now.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is that they sold out actually. So the original order was for $25 each, right? So you could order 25 each set. So like one is Super Saiyan, one is normal standard hair, one is red, one is blue. So 25 for the six face plates plus the hair, or you could do, I think it was 75 or 78 for the 4-pack. And I was like, that actually really isn't that bad. They sold out of everything.
Wow.
And now for the
that's the ones that just went up for pre-order recently?
Yeah, they sold out of everything. So they put up a second batch, but they raised up the price to $37.99. So it isn't $25.99 anymore. It's now $37.99.
Is this the one where it had like the face getting punched and shit too?
Yep.
Oh man, those look so good. I didn't jump.
They look awesome, dude. And I was like, maybe I'll wait. But I'm so glad I did not wait, because now it's $37. And to be honest, man, that's not a bad price for 6 face plates plus the hair. $25. I think that's a good sweet spot.
You're gonna have to let me borrow those.
Sure. But yeah, I don't have a Super Saiyan Vegeta, so why not? Fuck it,
All right.
let's go ahead and get into some collectible news, I guess. Since
I mean, you could just throw the Super Saiyan head on it.
Huh?
It comes with the whole head, right?
What do you mean?
Like, it comes with the hair, like the whole blue hair, the blue face, everything?
Oh, no, I ordered just standard Super Saiyan. I didn't order the Super Saiyan Blue.
I thought you said you got the 4-pack.
No, I said, or you could have got the 4-pack.
Okay.
No, I just ordered the regular Super Saiyan. That's all I wanted was Super Saiyan.
Okay, so here we got Sphero Toys showing off some new goodies. Here we have the Horrid Assassin.
Kind of bullshit that we didn't get the reveal, but it's okay.
Kind of looks like Kali.
Just a little bit.
Here is the Chinari Praetorian. So this is like the female Chinari. And then my favorite one is the House of Fairlist female warrior Jessa.
Yeah, she looks great, dude.
She reminds me of Nala from The Lion King, so I'm gonna definitely have to get one of her.
Definitely. So I did talk to Jason over at Sphero Toys, and he said that once they get the figures in hand from the shipping container, after Legion's Con, they're coming on to do it like an in-hand thing with us. So,
oh, nice. That'll be dope. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Also, one cool thing is that they're doing, you can pick up your Kickstarter, like part of the wave from Legion's Con if you're going to be there. Have you thought about that, Gil?
I think they're already sold out of that option.
We had 10 days.
Yeah, or until they sold out. So that option was sold out.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to get them anyways because I didn't want to have to try to bring them back with me on the plane. So
then that takes up room for Legion. So I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Unfortunately, I kind of really did want to get like the first half the wave, so I could be like one of the first people with them in hand. But I'll just wait so I can have them all at the same time.
We should talk to Jason more later. See if we could walk away with something. Just saying.
We'll have to butter them up. All right, so you want to take this one away?
Team Tank Tour. Yeah, so if you caught one of our Road to Legion's Con, you've seen Stefan and Melissa, Team Tank Tour. They're teaming up to bring us some kick-ass, what seems to be Minotaur figures in the vein of almost like Ronin Warrior type thing going on. They will reveal more information. They didn't want to give everything away. There's their logo that they came up with, Team Tank Tour, doing Lady Tank Studios and Detour Customs together. And the hint at the Ronin Warrior type thing is the different Minotaurs in different colors. We have a blue, like a teal, green, red, purple, kind of like a pink, and then an orange. So I think that's dope. I'm a sucker for Minotaurs. I love Minotaurs. Has a connection to God of War and all that stuff, and I love God of War. I'm all about supporting the homies, so I'm all in with whatever they do over there.
What's the scale they were talking about?
Legion scale, so 1/10 scale.
So roughly 7 inches.
Yeah. So they'll reveal more information as we get closer to Legion's Con and all that good stuff.
I can't wait to see. I mean, just the silhouettes of those looked amazing. So
fucking beautiful.
And very unique too. And we all know how Stefan is with how detailed and he likes to get crazy with shit.
Look at those. Each one of them has like different horns, different pauldrons. Looks like different armor. So yeah, I can't wait. Definitely, and it isn't going to be the same thing for each figure. So that's what's kind of nice.
Here we have some images of the Cthulhu that's being sold on 5K Toys. Some size comparisons with some Revoltech figures. And I think that one in the middle is maybe a Figma.
I think so. I got to say that bearded head sculpt for the Superman, it actually looks pretty good, dude.
It's standing out.
Yeah, that definitely didn't come with the figure, but yeah. And this sculpt for Superman definitely didn't come with the figure either. But dude, this figure is fucking massive. And if that doesn't, if that doesn't catch your interest or makes you think anything different, I mean, here it goes by itself. And as you could see, like other things in the background that stand out for size.
Do you remember what the price on this guy was?
I want to say it was 110, if I'm not mistaken.
Big boy.
Looks like I didn't upload the other photo, but the other photo had it next to one of those Hammond collection T-Rexes, and it was towering over that even.
Oh, wow. Like
those big ass T-Rexes? Yeah, the big ass T-Rex. And the wingspan was just as long as the T-Rex as well.
No way.
Yes. So like with the wings all the way out was just as long as the T-Rex. And it was taller than the T-Rex.
Because
yeah, there was a fourth photo. They uploaded 4 photos. These are 3 of the 4. I messed up by not uploading that one.
Here we get the full image of the Diamond Select Black Bolt Super Scroll. That's what I'm
such a weird name, Black Bolt Super Scroll. Like,
well, that's what I'm calling it. I don't think that's what they're actually calling it. I think they're just calling it.
That's what. Oh, is that what it was? Regardless, the fact that they got the name Super Scroll, I'm like, this motherfucker ain't it. What the fuck is super about this thing? It ain't no goddamn Super Scroll.
Well, he's their secret weapon, and he can kill you with just one word. From his mouth.
Super Scroll has the combination of the Fantastic Four's powers. So, I mean, I think it would have been dope if we would have got the, some translucent, some rock effects, some flame effects, like some attachable and detachable pieces to mimic the 4 characters' powers being used or combined, whatever. Like, that big giant thing hand. That's on fire, and then like another elongated hand that can be swapped out with like a shield translucent looking hand. So
I feel like
something like that.
Still get more scrolls, but what I think also is they should have done like a removable chest and head, so you can make them just look like normal Black Bolt.
That would have been smart. Definitely would have been smart because
I mean
the way that they're giving it to us is like, what?
It's kind of stupid.
100% it is. Not even kind of. It definitely is.
I feel like it's gonna sell out though, and then go for big money on aftermarket.
Probably because like the fact
does for some reason.
Because the fact of the matter is, you could just leave this fucking head on it, right? And then this one you could throw on a different figure.
True. I mean, I still have my Diamond Select scrolls. The little ones in the purple outfits that were like little fucking statues, basically, just because they're cool, like little background army builder looking dudes,
Yeah.
I had to bust those guys out. All right, so here we have. Now, is this the Bring Arts Kai?
This is the Bring Arts, not the Play Arts. So that's the 6-inch.
We got Bring Arts Kai Super Deformed Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. The reason I call it Super Deformed is because it's basically based on the animation from the game. And it's close. It's not as blocky and polygonal as it would be if it was the super deformed character, but it's based on the actual game.
Yeah, it's definitely not the modern take.
No, it's not like it's not the remake for sure.
It definitely looks like
it looks amazing. But I'm not a fan of Play Arts Kai or the Square Enix brand of figures.
Not to mention the price point. This is coming in at $110, Matt. So if I only had $110, and if it was this Tifa, or even this,
you got to think.
Aerith.
The Aerith looks bad. I mean, it looks good, but at the same time, it looks like the playability is terrible.
Yeah, either one. If I only had $110, if I'm buying, Tifa, Aerith, or that Cthulhu. I'm going Cthulhu all the way.
Oh yeah,
I'm just saying.
I mean, you got to spend almost $350 to get 3 of the main characters to have a decent, shot. Or at least, at the very least, you have to pay $220 to have 2 of the characters together.
And so they announced Cloud, I guess, like a month back.
Unless it's Tifa.
Yeah, they announced Cloud a month back, but I thought that was a Play Arts guy, so I didn't even address it. But I guess a month ago they announced Cloud as well. So far in production, it's just Cloud, Tifa, Aerith. No signs of anybody else as of yet.
My main issues with Play Arts Kai in the past is the joint schemes are very odd and
fucking terrible.
Modern. They're brittle. Like the joints can become very brittle over time.
Absolutely.
And yeah, the price point, they've always been expensive. Player Sky has always been one of the most expensive import companies.
Fucking terrible.
Looks beautiful though. Don't get me wrong. Those figures look damn fucking beautiful and very accurate to the, the game.
Want to say about something that's very beautiful and very accurate.
Go ahead, take it away, buddy. This is all you.
If you joined yesterday's live stream, I talked about it a little bit with Carver and Seth. The Haslab, Robbie Reyes, Spirit of Vengeance, Hell Charger, all that stuff. I'm for it, kind of reluctantly though. I being 100% honest, I'm kind of reluctant to back it, but I don't think that we're going to get him in the car in any other way. I definitely want him with the car. Would I take a deluxe figure of him? Sure, whatever, I will. But to have him with the car, that's pretty fucking awesome. He's my favorite Ghost Rider. He's also now the new strongest Ghost Rider because he recently became the All Rider. Yes, sir. He became the All Rider. He is the multiversal Spirit of Vengeance, the All Rider. So he is now the strongest Ghost Rider that there is in existence. I'm for it, man. Do I wish that it was a smaller price point or a cheaper price point? It's $350 for this car. I mean, the fact that it has swappable wheels, flame effects, the smoke effects, light up features,
details
cool.
on the
all
inside.
That is cool. Details on the inside of the car. It has
that's what is really getting me.
Go
the
ahead.
Wheels and the inside of the car is just like holy shit.
It is great. It is great, and it is really nice. The fact also that the axles could change. Well, actually, front axle could turn. So that's cool, left or right. The grill is semi-translucent, so it could illuminate, orangish like that. It has a detachable flame piece right here in the head, so it could fit inside the Hell Charger. So that's kind of cool. You can snap it off, snap it on. Early bird special figure of the civilian Robbie Reyes, if we could get funded, or if it could get funded within the first week of 9,000 backers. It's a little bit less than halfway as of, I think, earlier today. But this is everything that comes with $350. There's a little tease of Mephisto in the trailer if you watch it. So supposedly we get this Robbie Reyes, civilian Reyes, Mephisto, and then it would be 4 other figures to be unlocked for a grand total of 5 unlockable figures, including Mephisto. Those are the 5 tiers. Then Reyes, this Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, and then the civilian one, only if it's funded within 1 week. So possible of 7 figures, plus a car. $350, that is reasonable. But if this does not get fully funded and all those tiers get unlocked, I feel like $350 is kind of
steep.
Too steep. If it wasn't Robbie Reyes, I wouldn't have funded it. I wouldn't have backed this at all.
Now there is 2 Robbie Reyes figures, right? I thought it was just a different head sculpt.
So no. So it is 2 separate Robbie Reyes. So okay. It's this one, and it's another one, the civilian one, that has the human head. And then he also has a different, kind of the similar jacket, but then different pants and shoes as well.
Okay. So is he wearing
if you want, yeah, it's jeans. It's gray jeans.
Okay. Because I did see the top look very similar. Like it looked like the same upper torso area, but
basically it is the same. It is slightly different, not a lot, but it is slightly different.
I'm like, I don't want to buy this because I'm not the biggest Ghost Rider fan, but at the same time, it just looks so fucking cool, dude. Like it just looks
okay.
awesome.
There goes the attachable and detachable piece right here.
This Haslab is creating so much drama in this toy group that I'm in on Facebook. There is literally people like going for each other's throats out there. It's so fun. I like spent an hour reading a over 170 comment thread about this thing.
Why?
Because people were just going back and forth about because one guy was calling everybody poor and everybody was jumping down his throat. God. He's just trolling everybody, but these dudes are eating it up, dude. It was hilarious.
Jesus.
Even our boy Mark DeRosa was in there too.
Matt, he doesn't care. He'll talk shit to people.
Oh yeah, he loves it. But yeah, so I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence very hard because for one, I ain't got 350 to drop, and for two, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan, but this thing looks so fucking cool. Like, I'll put a Mythic Legion in there, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll put the goblins in there, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that'd be dope.
You didn't tell me Carl's in the chat.
What's up, Carl?
What's up, Carl?
I didn't see the chat. I'm not on the chat.
Scale to your PP major Tic Tac.
I guess neither of us are looking at this thing.
Look, I didn't think anybody was in here. It looks like Disco Scroll, not Super Scroll. Absolutely 100%, Carl. Thoughts on Robbie Reyes? I want it, man. I backed it. I was one of the first, like, I want to say 200 backers. So
you get your number confirmation?
Yeah, I did. Not really like I get anything special for being one of the first 200, but I wish I did. Shit, that'd be dope. Because like while the stream was going on and they were like, "Oh, it's up right now," I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I was at work and I was like, "Back, bitch."
Maybe we'll get to meet Gabriel Luna.
Threw that shit. Oh my god, that would be fucking amazing. I threw that shit on my credit card, dude. I'm gonna like let future Gil deal with that shit.
I hate past me.
Yeah, basically. Fuck him. Talking about figures, kind of getting like reissues.
So I was excited for this, and then
so
you kind of squashed my
comparison.
dreams.
I didn't try to squash your dreams, dude. It's just it doesn't look good to me.
Because we need this Super Saiyan Broly with all the extra Super Saiyan plates. That's the only thing.
But like, look, this pearlescent paint looks like shit.
Well, it's also their lighting is killing it too, though, because they're going really harsh with that green lighting.
Yeah. And then like this
picture isn't the one that killed it.
To me, yeah, I know it isn't. And I'm not going to show those off because I don't want to like really kill it for other people, but I did post them on our Instagram. So if you want to get, your thoughts, hopes, and dreams about this figure killed, head over to the Geek Out Show Instagram. If they just did the pearlescent paint on the aura effect and the hair, I think that would have been better.
Or even on the green parts in the armor.
Yeah, even just that.
Not the fur, though. The fur's not supposed to be pearlescent. It's from a fucking animal.
Yeah. And then, the same thing for the pants and the shoes. Like, all that shit shouldn't be pearlescent at all.
Nah, his kicks
they just went,
matte, bro.
They went overboard with that shit. Like, the black part for the armor, I felt like should have been matte as well. And then the fact that the skin is, like, way...
brown?
Yeah, it's, like, way darker than what he actually is. And ever was like in any form or anything. I just don't understand.
Instead of Bio Broly, we get Ole Broly.
Yeah, like he definitely does look like he looks like a zombie version of Broly, dude. Like compared to the other ones, it's fucking.
It looks
gross.
like they killed him and he came out from the dirt. It's like I'm back.
It's fucking gross, dude. It is ugly.
It just sucks because, it's kind of good though too because at the same time it's probably one I wasn't gonna be able to get because it's an NYCC exclusive and I would have had to pay way more.
you could have got it because we got boys in NYC. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't like asking people for shit like that though. That's like because it never works out. Like the last times I have asked on the backside, like it never worked out. But I always end up having to get my exclusive myself.
They're more than likely gonna open it up too, like how they did for San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to open it up, that week after. So if you really want it, dude, just wait for that.
Like I said, I'm not going to get that thing.
Let's go on to animation, what we've been watching. I know for me, I started watching Tokyo Revengers. Man, that anime is almost like a fucking novella or like a drama. Like, what do they call those in a
soap opera?
Soap opera. There we go. I'm like, I forgot the name.
What do they call those in English?
Yeah, basically that's what it was. Because the name eluded me in English, but like I was like, it's a novella in Spanish. Yeah, soap opera. It seems like no matter what Takamichi does, or Takamichi, whatever he does, like it's not good enough, and people are gonna fucking die. I don't know if you've ever watched Tokyo Revengers, Matt, or if you're familiar with the concept.
I know it's like a mafia high school like type of deal, right?
So like it's like they're biker gangs. They're biker gangs. So this character, he left that life. He's not about that life no more. He's a regular civilian. He's not about that hood shit anymore. And he just got out of work. Normal shit, dude. Everyday people. He gets pushed from the fucking platform on a subway station, gets pushed in front of a train. And as he was about to get hit, this motherfucker gets sent back in time by 12 years. Right before he gets hit. And then, like, you know, a bunch of shit happens. And then, like, he shakes hands with somebody. And then he gets catapulted back into current present times. And he's like, I'm not dead. Why? He ends up putting together a bunch of pieces and puzzles. What exactly, how he unlocks the powers, how he gets sent back in time, how he could influence it, how he could change it. So it's like, if you had the ability to change the past, would you? So I'm just asking you that question. Would you, Matt? Would you change certain events of your life, knowing that it'll change your present?
That's a good question. I would say no.
So Takamichi does. He does things because present time, the girl that was the love of his life died, and it was because of the biker gang that he was a part of. So he goes and he tries to change events, and then when he changes one thing, it changes multiple things, and then
butterfly effect.
Yeah, so there's like this other thing where he ends up finding out the dude who pushed him, or there was a dude who pushed him. The person that pushed him was actually his childhood best friend, and it was because he was ordered to do it through the biker gang he used to be a part of.
Oh, because he tried to get out.
But I guess somebody also has the same powers he does and is aware that he's going back in time and fucking with shit. So now he has like a target on his back. I don't know how. They haven't revealed it yet, but there's a bunch of crazy shit. And
how many
like
episodes are you in?
Like, I want to say 21, 22. They're like 12
that sounds
minute.
hella good, bro.
They're like 12 to 13-minute episodes because like with all the recap and this and that bullshit.
So you can skip like a bunch of the first like parts of it, or what?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, because there's always a recap and the intro and all this other shit. But dude,
sounds like my kind of anime.
It's good, but I gotta be honest, man. Like, there was one episode that me and Leilani were on the couch. We were both fucking crying.
Oh, I bet. No, it sounds like it's gonna be like really fucked up,
dude.
Like,
it tugs at your heartstrings, dude.
I think my daughter would like it too. That's what I was thinking too.
Dude,
I think my lady would actually like that one.
Your daughter might like it, yeah, because there was like an episode like where the childhood best friend, he can't take it anymore. So I don't want to tell you anything because you guys.
All right, I'm gonna watch it.
Watch it. Let me know. It's good. I recommend it. It is damn good. And Overlord, I'm just watching week to week right now. And in the last episode, I'm trying to think what they did. Oh, they declared war on a kingdom, and they were like, look, you guys could either get down or lay down. Either you guys are going to bend the knee to us, or we're going to destroy all of you guys. And the kingdom decided not to bend the knee. They're going to challenge Ainz. Ainz said that he was going to allow 1,000 humans from the kingdom to survive. And it's basically up to the king now to decide who gets to live and who gets to die, which is fucked up. So other than that, Matt, that's all I've been watching. What about you, bro?
I haven't really been watching any anime lately. Mm-hmm. But the D&D campaign that I was watching that got me like back into D&D, they just like ended their campaign. And it was a little anticlimactic, unfortunately, but it was still like a good wrap up to their overall story. And it was kind of sad to see it end, unfortunately, but I think that's what led to the feeling of being anticlimactic, is that I didn't want it to end, so that when it ended, I was like, fuck. Like, that's not how I wanted it to end, but, you know, whatever.
I feel that. If that's all you got, we don't have any news, so transition, go straight into gaming. Yeah. Do you have any gaming? What have you been playing? What have you been throwing down with?
I've just been playing Fortnite a lot because I'm trying to get the Vader skin before the season's over. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure it ends like in the next couple days, probably. Like, I probably already missed it or something stupid, but yeah. So I've been grinding, and I only have like 2 pages left to go, so pretty close.
Get on that shit, dude.
Dude, I've been killing it lately. I've been getting like top 10 in pretty much every game I play, unless I'm just fucking around and get killed like right off the bat. But like I keep getting like top 3 usually, and I got a couple of solo wins, so been doing good.
That's great, dude.
What about you?
Yeah, as far as me, I'm trying to think. I played a Need for Speed game that was free. I gotta say, man, I'm not a huge fan of like how like some of the games are nowadays, because you got to do like multiplayer, but like online, and it's not like 2-player racing games. I'm like, what the fuck is this kind of game? Yeah, I just think that's kind of whack, dude. I'm like, I just want to play like off network with my kids. I don't want to play with a bunch of random people. You know? So
what you should get?
What's up?
The best racing game ever, Midnight Club.
Which one's that one? Midnight Club? All right.
If you can find the old Midnight Club, dude, that is like literally the funnest, best racing game there is, in my opinion.
I'm gonna have to see if there's a PS5 version of that,
especially for kids and stuff. No, I mean you'll probably have to buy like maybe on the PlayStation Store you can buy like an older version, but like I don't think they made one in a while.
Well, just something that I could play on the PS5.
But like look up Midnight Club Dub Edition, because that was like the best version of the game.
Gotcha. One thing that was free that I've been playing with the kids, one of my kind of childhood classics, Darksiders. Darksiders 1 and 2 was free, and so I downloaded those. I don't know if maybe you could take advantage, Matt. I don't know if you ever played those games, but I thought they were pretty good. Darksiders 2 was better than 1, I think, but I'm playing number 1 first. I'm playing with Leilani and Gael. They're kind of liking it. Another thing that was free was Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy 1, 2, and 3. That was also free. So I've just been downloading and trying out a bunch of games like Tony Hawk. We've been playing that.
I don't think I got those ones for free this year.
Well, I know that like a bunch of shit is free if you have a PS5. So
yeah,
I think that's part of it.
You have the PlayStation Plus?
I do.
Oh, okay. You probably have the upgraded version then.
No, I have the regular standard one.
Because they're trying to get me to upgrade it, but I'm like already paid.
Yeah, now they make multi-tiers. Like there's the $80 and the $100 and there's the $120.
I'm basically stuck at the lowest tier right now because of my subscription. But
me too. I'm right there with you, bro.
For me, I don't think it's worth upgrading. So
let's go ahead and get into some gaming news. So I fucked up when I was talking about this with my brothers, and I said Red Dead. It's not Red Dead.
Hey, looks like Assassin's Creed.
It is Assassin's Creed. It's called Assassin's Creed Red.
Oh.
So it is taking place in feudal Japan. Yeah, it's taking place in feudal Japan.
It's called Assassin's Creed Redemption.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, dude, I think this looks cool, man. I might be into it. So we'll see what happens.
I wonder who you're going to be playing as this time.
Yeah, I know. That would be interesting. So let's go ahead and keep it moving.
Your lady over there or what?
Yeah. What'd you call it? Street Fighter. Dude, so I was talking about this with my brothers, man. I'm really not digging how human Blanca is looking.
Why'd they make him a redneck?
I don't know, dude. He doesn't look like a beast anymore.
What's up with the fucking overalls, man?
I'm not a fan.
No, he looks happy too.
Ken just looks like a hobo.
See, I don't like that either. People were like loving his new design. I thought he looked lame.
I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge like the boots. Get rid of the boots. Get rid of the trench coat. Then maybe.
Now is the guy in the background like his last opponent, or is that like a chart? Is that Charlie in the background?
I have no fucking idea.
That looks like
I didn't even pay attention. There's other people back here. I think that's just part of the level, dude.
Yeah, it might be.
Like random people. Because like honestly, he looks like he's just fighting in the middle of like the New York fucking alley.
And Dulcime's just fighting nobody over here.
Yeah. He looks good though, man.
Yeah.
He looks fine.
Like, it looks like he hasn't eaten in a while, but yeah. Or like he's like,
oh well, he's going to shoot out a fire. That's
he's on the Chun-Li diet though. Look at if you go back,
thick at the bottom.
He got the thick thighs, but he don't got no waist. Like he's thin waist.
There you go. Then we got E Honda here. He looks fine, dude. He looks good to me.
Oh, he looks good. Keep him with his traditional style.
A big boy.
I like to see the Player 2 version with like the blue face paint. I always love the Player 2 version.
Here we
go.
A trailer. So this is for a exclusive PS5 controller for God of War Ragnarok. So I honestly really like how this looks, and I'm gonna pre-order it. So it's not out yet, or I think you can't pre-order. You gotta buy it the day that it releases. So
I was gonna say, does it come with like a special version of the game or something?
nah, but I'm definitely gonna get that controller. I need it. I'm like, dude, hell yeah, I need that. And then let's see the next one. Let's see what we got. Here goes some Tekken. Street Fighter's rival. Got Jin and Kazuya. Matt, are you team Kazuya or team Jin?
I like Double Jin, so I'm gonna go with Team Jin.
My man. Fight. My brother Andy, he was saying Kazuya.
Well, Kazuya is pretty strong. He's named from the Mashima family.
Yeah. Well, Kazuya is Jin's dad. Because it's Heihachi, and he's the father of Kazuya. He's the father of Jin. It's just that Jin doesn't have his dad's last name.
Well, his dad wasn't a very good dad, obviously. So.
No, like Heihachi, you know, he passed along, you know, bullshit to Kazuya. Who Kazuya tried to pass along that bullshit to Jin, but Jin was like, "Miss me with that shit." And dude, it looks fucking great, but this isn't something that I'm gonna buy day one. I think I'm over buying fighting games day one.
It's not worth it in the long run.
No, not for me, man.
It's better to wait like 6 months and then they release all the characters and the DLC for the same price you bought the game.
Exactly, man. And then if you wait like a year, you get the game for $20. I'm more about, you know, I'll get it for $20. I'll wait the fucking year. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because they'll only ever release like a new fighting game when another fighting game comes out. Like Street Fighter's coming out. Okay, Tekken, I'm gonna release one. Like next thing you know, Mortal Kombat come out with number 12 all of a sudden.
Right. No, I don't think they're gonna come out with anything until maybe next year at the earliest.
Well, then the next time Mortal Kombat drops, then something else is gonna drop. You know, like
something to try to challenge it.
Hopefully, Bloody Roar 3 or 4 or whatever.
Oh, that would be crazy. This is a trailer. There's absolutely no dialogue at all, but this is the next Legend of Zelda.
Almost like the game.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just a bunch of ominous tones and like some type of hieroglyphics or however you want to say.
Yeah, some World of Warcraft style cave drawings.
Yeah. And then you get Link running.
Link's just gonna jump off a fucking cliff like a madman.
Motherfucker thinks that he's Kratos.
That's the kind of shit I have nightmares about right there, dude.
Wake up in the middle of the night like,
fucking jumping off a fucking cliff.
I think it looks good. Dude. Like the graphics and everything, it looks great.
I'm sure this one's gonna be just as big of a hit as
Zelda.
Breath of the Wild.
Tears of the Kingdom.
They're really staying with that 4-word title, huh?
Yeah, no more, no less. This is the next big one from God of War.
Everyone keeps secrets.
This is a damn near 3-minute trailer, dude.
Sometimes
fucking
it's the only
insane.
way to protect the ones we love.
Damn.
And the thing is, dude, is like, I don't know, like, I haven't shared all the other stuff, but dude, like, every week they come out with like new
I know you.
trailers and this and that, all kinds of shit.
God killer.
I gotta say, Tyr, I thought he was gonna have a
What is it
deeper
you want
voice.
from me? Is it a god of war you came to find?
Alfheim, so we're going back to Alfheim.
Do you, Kratos?
Oh,
All
shit.
that blood
Who is that
in your
dude?
hands,
I have no idea.
in your son's hands.
But it's never a good thing when somebody just shows up to their house on their
I can't talk
doorstep.
about it, but I just need you to trust me.
We follow
You can tell that Atreus has
You don't
aged
believe in
a
any
little
of
bit,
it.
a couple years.
That's all that matters.
He's like no longer 12. He's more like 15 now.
I was gonna say, what do you
Faye.
think? 15?
I do not need you to protect me.
There's a lot of rumors and mockeries. There's a lot of rumors and shit that Kratos is gonna die in this game. I really hope he doesn't. But I guess that's what the prophecy is. Or people are taking as a prophecy. Because in the last game, there's like a cave drawing of like Kratos on the floor. And like Atreus was holding him.
In your lifetimes, has anyone
It would be like the next logical step in the series, to be honest.
Can you even imagine that kind of love?
If he dies, I think I would probably cry.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
I don't want him to die.
Then Kratos,
he's a god.
Man,
how the fuck is he gonna die? He's a god. No, but I mean, I know that it's possible.
Gods die all the time in this show, in this series.
Yeah, that is true. No, but this is pretty fucking dope.
Fate only binds you if you
You're
let it.
chilling with Renmir, huh?
Yeah. Watch. Tell me that isn't fucking awesome.
Do what is necessary.
That was fucking sick.
What the fuck just happened?
Because it is written.
What?
Dude, I just this game looks so fucking epic, man. I'm so ready for it. Him versus fucking Thor.
It sucks because I kind of stopped playing the series when they started introducing the really big bosses.
Huh?
I said I stopped playing the series when they started introducing like the really big bosses, like the huge, like gigantic bosses and stuff.
Oh, like the Titans?
I think God of War 3 is when they first started doing the really massive bosses.
2. No, yeah, 3. No,
yeah, no, it's 3. I played 2.
No, two, because they had the they had like a giant statue thing that you had to fight as the first boss, actually.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like these type of fights.
No, yeah, that was definitely number 3 because like every fight was damn near like a Titan. It's like you had to take on the Titans and stuff like that. It was between fighting the Titans and the gods, so you were like going back and forth between trying to kill everybody. So, yeah. So that's all we got for gaming. As far as TV and movies,
Did you want to talk about that Kickstarter or that game that you put in the chat earlier?
Oh, I was going to bring that up next week.
Okay, cool. Maybe we'll bring up the other one that I was bringing up too. Maybe I'll find some stuff about it.
Okay.
It looks interesting to me.
Oh, definitely. TV and movies. I've been rewatching. Actually, yeah. Maybe I should block that.
Yeah, maybe.
We could
Shameless.
have bitties on the. Yeah, Shameless. I've been rewatching that because me and my wife used to watch that show together, and then she kind of went off and did her own thing with watching it and watching it and finishing it on her own, and then so did I. But we both fell off like around like the 5th season or so. So now that the show's over, we kind of just want to like rewatch and finish it. And she's a lot further than me. She's like on season 5 or season 6, and I'm on season 2 right now.
I think my lady killed this whole series. I have a hard time watching this show because I just find like these people so deplorable. I'm just like, dude, and it's not like in like Always Sunny where they're deplorable, but it's like so outlandish that it's funny.
Exactly.
This is like real shit that people do like every day, and I've seen it before, and it's like it takes me back to times I don't want to, I don't want to remember, like
Yeah, no, it's definitely like you get to see how good and or shitty people really could be.
Yeah.
And yeah.
My lady
I've been watching that, and then continuing with my whole entire thing for watching horror movies. I watched Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, I love that.
I've never watched that before, so I watched it actually yesterday.
Have you watched It Follows?
I have not watched It Follows. That's on my list.
Watch that one too. That's a good one. If you like Drag Me to Hell, that one's really similar.
I was going to say Drag Me to Hell. It was okay. I think it kind of suffered from just being an older movie, and the CG could have been better. But like, I don't really knock it for that. But it kind of those scenes kind of took me out a little bit because of how like dated the CG is. But the overall story and everything else was very good. The grossest fucking shit ever, that old lady trying to gum her, that was fucking gross, dude. I felt like I heaved I felt like I was gonna fucking throw up. That is so disgusting. That was
took you back to a time you didn't want to remember, huh?
It was just gross, man. Like the strings of saliva and slobber, and then she was trying to bite. It was just gross.
Grandma
and disgusting.
kiss.
Nope,
Let me put my dentures back in.
Hell no. That and then what was the other? I think it's called Let's Go to the World Fair or something like that. It's on HBO Max. I want to say about I loved about 90% of the movie up until the end. I did not like the ending. This is something that was entered in like I guess like the Sundance Film Festival and a bunch of awards and all this other shit. It's kind of like a more like an indie movie and horror movie. It's good until the ending because it stops being a horror movie and it just ends up being like
porno.
You know, like maybe you interpreted things as being a certain way. Like it's just the payoff was just whack. Like
M. Shyamalan wannabe twist or what?
Yeah, basically like it wasn't really supernatural and things is like all in your head type of shit. And I was like, oh, that's whack.
I started watching
been better.
I started watching Incantation. That shit was pretty good.
I told you. I fucking told you.
It was pretty creepy. I was watching it late at night, so I had to turn it off. But
Kevin and Dave over at the Typical Nerd Talk, they watched it and they both enjoyed it. So I also watched The Wrestler for the first time. I've never watched that movie, but I heard multiple people bring it up last week, so I was like, let me watch it. And dude, that's a great movie. And
which one?
The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke.
Oh, The Wrestler. I haven't seen that before.
Take a look at it, man. It's really good. Don't watch it around
Mickey
the
Rourke,
kids.
right?
Yeah, don't watch it around the kids at all. It's definitely, they cannot watch it. There's a Marissa Tomei, multiple scenes. 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Highly recommend. And the most unrealistic thing out of that whole entire movie, the fact that 4 or 5 dudes... the fact that 4 or 5 dudes would be like, nah, get out of here. We don't want to see you, Grandma. We want the younger girls. Like, nah, dude. If Marissa Tomei throwing it at you, you're gonna catch it. You're not gonna.
Everybody changed their mind after Spider-Man, huh?
Yeah, right. So
once you lose her, then you really want her, huh?
So yeah, I thought that was the most unrealistic thing. I'm like, yeah, bullshit.
I don't want to see Aunt May naked. What the fuck?
Right? It's like, man, and to be honest, who doesn't like an older woman, right? We all like that. But yeah, I'm trying to think what other horror movies did I watch. I know I'm going to try to be stepping it up though to like a horror movie a day, and actually like in October.
Dude, if you want to get down on some horror movie reviews,
let's fucking do it, dude. I'm with
down
it.
to do a couple of those, yeah.
Yeah, we can do like a 30-minute live stream review like every day. We could watch something.
Maybe not every day, but yeah, you know.
Well, maybe we could set them up to like premiere.
Oh yeah, no, I get it for Halloween. Yeah, for October.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that'll probably be a better month to try that.
But yeah, that's about it. Other than I'm keeping up.
I'm gonna just like quit my job and become a carny for that whole month, and I'm gonna go work at every single like haunted house I can find to be like, you know, I'm just gonna scare the fuck out of everybody for the whole month, and that's gonna
fucking do it, dude.
That'd be dope, wouldn't it?
I've been keeping up. What was it? House of Dragon. I haven't watched this week's.
Me either.
I'm still behind.
So what do you think about last week's episode with Damon or?
Dude, that shit was wild, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I kind of respect Damon for
not doing it,
stepping away and not doing it, but he's still gross, and like I want to smack the shit out of him for even getting into that situation with his fucking niece. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? But I mean, Game of Thrones is gonna Game of Thrones, bro. So
do you feel like he actually has like a thing for her, or do you think that
I think it's just for the
trying
throne.
to fuck with his brother that he kind of like loses sense of where the line is?
I think he just wants the throne. He's willing to do anything and everything to get the throne, and I think from what it seemed like, he thought that he had what it took, which would have been crossing that line and, you know, doing things with his niece. But he's all like, it just seems from his body language and everything, he's like, that's even something I can't do. So no, I'm not going to do that. But the fact that he didn't deny it to his brother. What happened?
I don't think he has what it takes to be a king. I think he'll end up to be a Joffrey if he became the king, you know?
He definitely would. He definitely would. But I mean, there's people like that. He just likes fucking with his brother though. That's why he didn't deny it. And he like, if anything, he's like, no, I'm not gonna explain myself, and I'm not gonna, do anything. But he's like, no, fuck you though, type of thing. He's like, I'm not gonna explain myself. And
I thought the king was gonna like put his sword through him there for a second. I thought they were gonna kill each other in that.
I thought he was gonna kill him. I definitely thought that he was gonna fucking kill him.
Then again, I thought Damon was gonna kill him. I thought Damon was gonna be like, "Fuck you," and just stab his ass. I was gonna be like, "Oh fuck."
When he came back and he bent the knee and he gave him the crown and this and that, I was like, "This motherfucker has an ulterior motive. He's gonna come after the king and kill him." I can't remember his fucking name. I can't remember. I think it's Viserys. There. Oh, yes, sir. I was like, I think that's what it is. But I thought he was gonna come after Viserys and try to kill him and plot against him and this and that, but.
It didn't go the way I was thinking either.
No, not at all.
Yeah, do you find it weird do you find it kind of crazy the way they're jumping so many years at a time or like so much time?
I'm not a huge fan of that because from when that fight with the crab dude to like where it is like 4 years.
Oh, wow. Do you think the crab dude is still alive out there?
18 now. No, his fucking Damon chopped that motherfucker in half. Remember? The crab dude with the mask. No, the crab dude with the mask. Because Damon comes out of because he goes in running after the crab dude, and he comes out covered in blood and guts, and like the motherfucker's chopped like this, and he only has like an arm. It's just an arm and part of a chest and like a head. Yeah, he walks out like that, and he's covered in fucking blood.
I remember him walking out with blood. I don't remember seeing the dude cut up in half though.
No, yeah, he's dragging the motherfucker, and then like he throws him, and it's only like. It's basically like this much.
So we never even got to find out what that dude was all about or nothing then.
Nah. So like it kind of like the payoff is kind of shitty because like I thought he was gonna be the big bad of the whole season.
Yeah. Or at least partial, like halfway season, Make it through half the season and die.
No, I thought it was gonna be the full season, man. And like he was gonna be the big bad and they would eventually have to like all come together to try to like take him out and
see I knew somebody hired him. So I figured he was just going to be the pawn to run like the first half of the season, and then we'd figure out, oh, he's not the one that's like the real problem. It's this guy who hired him.
Or that, yeah.
But yeah, it's not going how I'm thinking it's going to go. So I'm really excited to see this next episode because I feel like shit's going to go down, like big time, like Red Wedding style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. What else have you been watching though?
I just got back in. I just picked up Rings of Power again. Finished the first episode. I think I started to get through the second episode, but the first episode was really good. Really enjoyed it. And I think I'm going to watch it all the way through. I don't think I haven't.
I haven't watched that one yet. That's coming out weekly, right?
Yeah. They dropped a couple episodes, and now it's like every Friday, I think.
Okay. I might check that out then.
And I don't know what everybody's complaining about with all these shows nowadays. Like everybody's bitching about something or other on every single show, it seems like.
The one thing I don't like is like, like if you're enjoying the House of Dragon, what like I understand that they're both like take place in like the same type of era or whatever, but like where you're like, oh yeah, there's way better than Rings of Power. Fuck Rings of Power, and then people Rings of Power. Oh no, fuck Game of Thrones. Like
you can like them both.
Can we exactly? Can't we just all get along and fucking? It's just content for everybody to watch and enjoy, man. Come on.
That's how fandoms are, though. They're so toxic that they have to find someone to fight with all the time, whether it be themselves or others.
It's fucking terrible, dude. Yeah.
It sucks.
What else besides Ring of Power?
I was trying to see if there's anything that stood out. Trying to finish Sandman. It's a slow burn for me. I've been kind of going back and forth to it. Like, each episode is so, like, drastically different, and it hits so hard that I feel like I have to take a mental break from it, like, every time I watch an episode.
Yeah, I'm on episode 7 right now still. I haven't moved any further like in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm on episode 9.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I don't want to brew anything yet, but I've also went back to watching 2-sentence horror stories on Netflix. So these are like, it gives you like a phrase, and then the whole episode is based on that phrase or whatever like that. And they're kind of cool little short, easy to watch little anthology style horror series. So It's interesting. Some aren't the best, like story wise, and some are kind of goofy. It's kind of like Tales from the Crypt, where you have some really good episodes and then some that are just complete bombs. So, but they're really short, so it's easy to watch a bunch of them and decide if you like it or not. That's about it for me, though. I can't think of anything really strong that stood out. I'm just getting ready for all these Disney Plus series to start dropping, and I didn't watch the last episode of She-Hulk. But if you want to talk about that, feel free.
Oh yeah, I have been watching She-Hulk, but I mean, to be honest, dude, like compared to everything else, like that show's kind of like underwhelming compared to everything. Like it is fun, but I just feel like there's so much other better stuff out there right now, and probably this is one of the weakest offerings we've gotten from Disney Plus as far as MCU. I gotta say, because I even had more fun with Miss Marvel. I think.
Oh yeah, Miss Marvel for sure.
Oh no, definitely Moon Knight. But I'm just saying, like with Miss Marvel, I had more fun.
Yeah, Miss Marvel had like good songs, good vibe, like kept good story pace.
Yeah,
She-Hulk is just funny, but nothing feels like it's gonna have any like actual
huge impact.
Yeah,
not at all. I mean, they did the little tease of Daredevil next week, so I'm like excited about that. The whole entire thing with her and Titania going back and forth legally, like it was kind of like funny, a couple chuckles, here and there.
With her making like, what was it, a perfume that she made?
Yeah, She-Hulk by Titania or something like that. I'm just like, oh my god, all the cosmetics and shit like that, like perfume and this and that. I kind of wish Titania would actually be able to go toe-to-toe with She-Hulk and not like, because she got her ass whooped. She got like, dropped fast, like quick fast. I just wish that there was a little bit more
fighting to get, attacked in court.
True. I just wish there was a little bit more fighting in the show. Like, it was like more fighting and like the action. And then we also got the lawyer part. Like the lawyer part is cool. It's interesting. It's fun. But I also want some more action.
Yeah, bring back the Wrecking Crew again, more beefed up this time.
Yes, that would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting.
Or bring like other lesser named villains into the show. Like we saw, who do we see? Frogman, but we still haven't seen him yet, have we?
No. And the thing is, like when the stills from when she's fighting him are like on the stage of that Donnie Blaze or whatever.
Oh, that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit was hella whack. Let's go ahead and hop into some entertainment news if we're all done. Yeah?
Yeah, totally.
Alrighty. Game of Thrones giving us an update over here. So obviously Game of Thrones is done. But House of Dragon Season 1. But they also got renewed for a Season 2. Another series. So, dude, all these are different series that are in production, in talks, this and that, different stages, right? So renewed for a Season 2. 10,000 Ships is another show that's in development. The Hedge Knight is in development. Snow is a continuation from Game of Thrones and, the story of Jon Snow. That's also in development. The Golden Empire is in development. It's an animated show. I think this is going to be dope because it's going to be the first offering of an animated type of thing with Game of Thrones. The Sea Snake in development, and that untitled animated series is in development as well.
They're really going to lean into the animated.
Oh, yep. So 2 different series. I think that's kind of dope, man.
How long do you think House of Dragon will go on? You think it's going to be a Game of Thrones, like 7 seasons type?
The fact that it takes place about 150 years before Daenerys could potentially go on for a little while. But they keep on doing time jumps, so it could go 3, 4, 5 seasons. I don't think they'll go 7, but maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 5. Yeah, I can see it.
Now, House of Dragon is based on a book that he actually finished, right?
Correct.
So we can hope that the whole series will be quality, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We could hope that.
Because like last time with Game of Thrones, they didn't have the whole book series finished.
Yeah.
So
when they said, "Hey, hand me the ball," that's when they fell.
Yeah, they had their moment to shine and they tripped over their shoelaces because they weren't tied.
Oh, 100%. A little something from I think it was just David Harbour, but then also John Leguizamo also posted this, and I can't remember who else was tagged in it. But you better watch out, Violent Night, starring David Harbour. Not a whole lot was announced or said about this, but in theaters December 2nd. I like, David Harbour. I'm all about it. He's our Red Guardian. He was a interpretation of Hellboy. I don't think he was anything wrong with it. It was just, the direction of the movie, the director, the story. But he did a good job as Hellboy. I'm a fan of David Harbour. He does a great job, kick-ass job as fucking Hopper. So I'll support him, man.
Do you think this will be like Bad Santa, but like
I'm
scary
thinking
version?
I was actually thinking, what if it's
like a black comedy?
A bad Santa, but it's like he gets into like a bunch of fights or some shit. I don't know why. I think like some type of fights because like how his nose looks like it's broken or something like that.
Yeah, and then it's Violent Night. Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be with zombies. I think it's gonna be more like
look, the can's on fire too.
Yeah. So
that's some bad Photoshop job right there.
And we could finish it out on the news of Constantine. Keanu Reeves reprising his role as Constantine for a part 2.
What?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Where did this come from?
Dude, it's been confirmed everywhere.
What the fuck? I didn't hear nothing about that.
Dude, it was everywhere on Saturday and Sunday, dude.
I didn't even know that was like a thing that anybody wanted to happen again.
I mean, I wanted this shit to happen when
I just
number
never
1
thought
came
a sequel
out.
was going to happen.
Dude, I heard things that there was going to be a sequel way back in the day. But, like, that shit, like, obviously it just never came to fruition. But I was just like, damn, okay.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm excited, but I don't know.
Talk about late?
Yeah, a lot.
15
Hopefully we
years
get
late.
some really cool demon designs, because that's the one thing I thought was lacking in the first one. Like,
they weren't bad. They weren't bad, dude.
You only see one really cool demon, and that's in the very beginning when he puts the one in the mirror.
Yeah, but there's some other demons. Just I get that they weren't cool, but
most of the other demons just look like people and British people.
If they explore that a little bit more, yeah, I get that. I understand that.
I mean, you can make them look like humans, but like make their eyes go all black and them have some weird features, like some weird uncanny valley type of shit going on, you know?
All right, you have anything else? Leilani's over here like, oh, I want to play Genshin. I'm like, then fucking play.
No, I'm all good.
No, Leilani's, she wants to play Genshin right now, and I'm like,
yeah,
play.
Go for it.
And she's like, no, don't. And then
on the TV behind you.
I don't think she wants everybody to see how trash she is at playing games.
Oh,
that's why.
So you got to throw that control in your face.
Trash, bro.
I'm waiting for like a plushie or something just to come in and hit you right in the face, like.
Yeah, right. So do you have any shout outs that you want to do? Shout outs and sign outs.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's holding down the shows on the network. So shout out to our boy Heath. Shout out to you and your brothers. And shout out to us.
Absolutely. I know that Carl sent me something, but I just haven't had time, bro. But like how busy I've been, I haven't even been able to touch anything else. And
what, he just need it edited?
Yeah, basically. So I'll get to it though, because
is it 3 hours long?
I don't know. I haven't opened it up, but what's it called?
If it's not, I can do the editing for you.
My coworker is coming back this week from her 3-week vacation, so I'll actually be able to work my normal 40 hours.
3-week vacation? What?
Yeah, right. I've been working 50 plus every week, so.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm just like, I don't do anything when I get home.
That's weekday grinders over here.
Totally. And then, yeah, man, like you said, all the people that come by the streams, everybody who's putting out content for us.
Shout out to the Cabal members who've been joining us.
The Cabal members, we're going to have some little gifts courtesy of, Jade, myself, Matt. We're all throwing in on this to give you guys some gifts when we see you. And is there anything else?
That's it for me. You guys can catch me on the Instagram at major_action_IG.
Till next time, make sure to stay geeked up and geek out.
Peace.
Later. All right, bro. Time to end it.